Hello everyone, this is Anupam. Welcome back. This is the fourth tutorial on the video tutorial series on timers in STM32F4Discovery board. In this tutorial series, till now, we have learned about timers, how timer works, how to configure timers. Then we have written a program to use timer 3 to blink 4 LEDs in different timings. After that, we have learned how to print anything on the console using printf statements. In that also, we have written a program and tested it and displayed text on console. So now we will create a very cool application, or I can say a product. This product actually measures distance. If we point this product to any object lying around us within range of 400 cm, then this product will show the distance in centimeter about how far that object is. Okay, you can check out my website www.logicvoltage.com. Many other STM32F4Discovery video tutorials are there in the website also. You can check out them also. You can even check out the video store also. It has some good video tutorial series there at a very attractive price. Lot of peoples are buying it. You can also get them and learn some very awesome things about embedded programming. You can get in touch with me also in case of any query. Just go to contact us page and fill up the form and I will reply. You can check out the forum also. For any tutorial related queries or any technical questions, you can just register yourself on the website and then create a new topic on a forum and write your questions and doubts. And I will reply back there so that other people can also see the comments and what discussion is going on. Please make some donations so that we can create free tutorials for you. You are welcome to choose any amount as you like for donation. We will be highly appreciated. You can also support by subscribing my YouTube channel. Thanks. Okay, this is the electronic module which we will use in this project. This module is called Ultrasonic Distance Sensor. This is HCSR04 module. Through this module, we will calculate the distance. This ultrasonic sensor works on a principle similar to sonar, which evaluates distance of a target by interpreting the echoes from ultrasonic sound waves. If you can see here that these two parts are the transmitter and receiver for ultrasonic sound. Now here you can see this picture in which it's showing how this module works. Here it creates an ultrasonic sound wave which will travel and then it will strike at the object, and then an echo will generate that will come back and the sensor module will sense that echo. Now we know the speed of sound wave and we know when at which time we created this sound using this module. And we also note down the time when we receive the echo of the sound wave. Hence, we calculate the timing difference and then we can calculate the distance or how far the object was present. This ultrasonic module measures the distance almost accurately. It can measure distance from 2 cm to 400 cm with a gross error of 3 cm. Its compact size, higher range and easy usability make it a handy sensor for distance measurement and mapping. Okay, so now we have some basic background knowledge about this module. So now let's understand how this module will connect with our STM32F4Discovery board and see how in technical terms we will measure the distance. Okay, now let's understand how this module works. Let's say this is the ultrasonic distance module. And it has 4 pins in the module: 5V, trigger, echo and ground. Now this 5V pin, we will connect it to 5V pin on the Discovery board, and ground pin from this module will be connected to ground pin on the Discovery board, and then this module will switch on. Now our main motive is to measure distance, and to measure distance it first has to send an ultrasonic sound wave. Now to create an ultrasonic sound, we have to send a short 10 microsecond duration pulse to trigger pin. Now the moment this module receives a 10 microsecond duration pulse, it will send an ultrasonic sound wave. Now let's suppose we have an object here. Now what will happen is an echo will get generated from this object. Now this echo will reach this module and it will be detected by this module that it received an echo of the sound wave that it has created. Now then it will send a pulse on this echo pin. Now this total duration of the pulse will tell us the distance of the object from this module. This width of echo pulse can be any from 150 microsecond to 25 millisecond. This duration depends on the distance of the object, and we will calculate this duration of the echo pulse, and then we will do some calculation and determine the distance in centimeter. So now you can see how this module works, how we will calculate the distance using this module. Okay, now next thing is how we will create a 10 microsecond pulse and give it to trigger pin of this module, and how we will measure the width of the echo pulse. For this, we will use the timers. Okay, for working with this module, we will use two timers from STM32F4Discovery board. First one is timer 3, and in this we will use the channel 1. We will connect the timer 3 channel 1 from the discovery board to the trigger pin of the ultrasonic distance sensor. And then we will configure the timer 3 in such a way that it will keep sending 10 microsecond pulse in the channel 1. Now, one thing to keep in mind is after sending one 10 microsecond pulse, we have to wait at least 100 millisecond before we send the next 10 microsecond pulse. So now one part is done, that is sending the trigger pulse and creating the ultrasonic sound wave. Now next thing is receiving part. This is sensing and measuring the echo signal. For this we will use timer 4, and in this we will use channel 1 and channel 2. Now, why we are using two channels here? That's because we need one channel that will detect the rising edge of the echo pulse, and another will detect the falling edge of the echo pulse. We will connect the echo pin from the distance sensor module to the timer 4 channel pin on the discovery board. So let's say this echo pulse returned from the distance sensor. So timer 4 channel 1 will start the counting from 0 at the rising edge of the pulse, and it will continue counting. Now after that, when this pulse falls, then at the falling edge the timer 4 channel 2 notes down the counter value up to which the counting has been done. And then after noting down that counting number, it will generate an interrupt also, so that we can know that we have got an echo pulse and its duration has been noted down. And then at the interrupt service routine of the interrupt, we will write some code that will do some calculation and show us the distance in centimeter. Now one thing here, that we will use the console to display the distance. If you remember in the previous tutorial that we have learned about the printf functionality of printing something on console. So now we will use that printf function to display the distance. Okay, so now I hope you understood how all this process we are planning to do and calculate distance. Okay, so now next is set up the circuit. Okay, let me show you how the circuit will look, and then we will build the circuit. Let's say this is the STM32F4Discovery board. Then let's say this is the ultrasonic distance sensor module. And we have 4 pins here: 5 volt, trigger, echo, ground. Okay, now in discovery board also we have 4 pins: 5 volt, PC6, PD7 and ground. PC6 pin is timer 3 channel 1. This we have used in our previous tutorial also, if you remember. PC7 pin is timer 4 channel 2. This you even check on the technical data sheet of the STM32F407VG microcontroller. If you remember, in the second tutorial of this series, I had shown you how you can find all this information. Okay, so now we will connect the distance sensor to discovery board. We will connect the 5 volt pin together. We will connect the ground pins together, and then we will connect the PC6 pin from the discovery board to trigger pin. And then we will connect the PD7 pin from the discovery board to echo pin. Okay, so now our circuit is complete. Okay, so let's build this circuit. Okay, here we have discovery board and a breadboard. Okay, here we have ultrasonic distance sensor module. Let's put this module in the breadboard. Okay, now connect the 5V pin from the discovery board to sensor. Now connect the ground pin from the discovery board to sensor. Now connect the PC6 pin from the discovery board to sensor trigger pin. Now connect the PD7 pin from the discovery board to echo pin of the sensor. Okay, so now our circuit is complete. We can now start writing the program for this circuit from the next tutorial. Okay, so in this tutorial we have seen a new module called ultrasonic distance sensor. We are in process of creating a cool product for measuring distance of any object lying around us. We have then understood how the new module works, how we will connect to discovery board, and then finally we have built the circuit. So in the next tutorial we will start writing the program and then complete the product. Once again, this is Anupam from www.logicvoltage.com, and thanks for watching. Bye.